Hello guys. This is a story about a very naughty and very nasty man. He is called Raoul Moat. He is a little bugger. He went on a jealous killing spree in 2010, killing his ex-partner and her new boyfriend. He then went on to shoot a police officer. Why, you may ask? Well, let's find out, shall we? First of all, Mr. Moat had a tough time at school because he was a fat little ginger kid. Therefore, he was mad at the world. On the 3rd of July, in 2010, Mr. Moat, who was believed to be high on drugs and suffering from bouts of jealousy, went to the home of his ex-partner Mrs. Samantha Stubbart and discharged a firearm, killing them both. He then went on to phone the local police office to tell them he will harm officers if approached. He was a wild man. He then came across Officer David Rathband, who he went on to shoot in the face with a shotgun. Utterly despicable. Mr. Moat then evaded police capture for nearly 1 week. Before he was cornered like a rat, then he procked to take his own life. I do believe he is now in hell. Which is the best place for him, or his ginger hair raging with fire. This is an actions of a complete psychopath. I would like to pay my respects to the victims, and also to commend Police Officer David Rathband for his bravery and his service. May he rest in peace. So my personal input on this case is this. Mr. Moat harbored a deep hatred for the police. Why? Well, because he thought he was a tough guy. He thought he was above the law. He didn't think the law applied to him and his fat ginger face. He was a prisoner. He was in prison for assaulting his 9-year-old relative. What the fuck was wrong with this fat ginger freak? Oh my. He was only sentenced to 18 weeks in the jailhouse, which to me is utterly dumbfounding. He made threatening phone calls whilst he was in custody because his ex-partner had moved on with her life. And he did not like this. He knew whilst he was eating his left chicken leg of an evening that his ex-girlfriend was potentially having the best sex of her life. He grew jealous, and it was rumored that he started to shower naked instead of just wearing the prison-issued boxers like everyone else. He was losing his mind. It is also believed Mr. Moat proposed to his cellmates that they share the bed with him. He used to say, "Bunk beds are for bunking on." My thoughts are that Mr. Moat was filled with ginger rage and needed to potentially dye his hair to rid of his insecurities. One local man stated, Mr. Moat is known to have a very small willy. Maybe this was why he was always so angry. I have to agree. He may have had a small willy, but he was a massive knob. Guys, we have to not get angry. It serves nobody. We must love one another. Raoul Moat was a big ginger monster who could not control his emotions. He was like a ginger Hulk. Only he wasn't a superhero, he was a super knob. Take care guys, I will see you again soon with another video. This has been Mombo, reporting for the Real Crime Network. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I love you.